Yo, what's up, guys? It's Jay with Bearded Dad Fishing, and I got my right-hand man, Fern, aka the F-Train, and we got a treat for you guys today. We're doing an install on a Garmin Panoptix system on this beautiful Old Town Sportsman 120 autopilot, and it's gonna be fire. We're setting this bad boy up. It's gonna be real dope. But before we get to that dad joke of the day, where do ranchers buy their cows? On the catalog. Before we get into it, quick shout out to the Facebook group Kayak Fishing Dads. That dad joke was brought to you by my buddy Dwayne Stinson. So head over to the Facebook group and check it out, join the conversation. So we're gonna jump into this install. First thing we gotta do, it's a couple steps. So first thing is we gotta hook up the pigtails for the power connector on this LiveScope unit.
Pretty simple. We're just gonna put some butt connectors on here with some heat shrink. Get it all together, nice seamless look. This way we can plug into the yak power system, and then after that we'll start making some holes in this baby. So I'm using some heat shrink connectors, but it's really simple. Just make sure you get a good crimp on them. Double check your crimp on it. Always give it a little tug. Make sure you're nice and secure. Same thing with the black side. And before I connect the other side, I'm gonna throw some heat shrink on it, so I'm going to pull it back up and make it nice and seamless. Let me go with the blue today. I have a nice little torch here. You can use either a torch or a heating gun. Let that cool off just a little bit. And throw your heat shrink on it. You get some double protection on this thing. Boom. There you go, guys. One side done, the other side is exactly the same. Next thing we're going to try to do, we're going to try to put a hole in this baby right here. Put a yak power throughway so we can run our wiring from our Panoptix back to the transducer here. So we're going to use a right angle drill. We're going to make a hole right in the side here, right by your fish rod here, your rod holder here. It's going to be an 1 inch and 7/32 hole, so I'm not really happy with the 1 inch and 7/32, but we got to do what we got to do. I want to make it look nice and clean, so stay tuned.
All right, so this is going to be the fun and tricky part. The cable, the transducer cable for this thing is a big boy. He's thick with 2 C's. So we got to fit this and get it in the spot that we want it, which is going to be right on the inside here by this flush mounted rod holder. The issue is that the Yak Attack through hull kit, they're only 1 and 1/32 inch? 1 and 1/32 inch. So we got to make it a little bit bigger in order to accommodate the transducer cable. So we're going to mess around with that and see if we can't. It looks like we got the space, so it shouldn't be an issue, but we got to MacGyver this a little bit. So we MacGyvered it, and we got the through hull kit, the seal through there. So just barely. So we had to eat away a little bit at the actual seal here, but we had to take it down with the step bit. But it's in. So now we're gonna drill the hole on the side here by the flush mounted rod holder. And again, might have to MacGyver it a little bit, but we're gonna make it happen.
Try to save these shavings. You never know when you have to plug up a hole. Now we're going to work that hole a little bit bigger so we can fit the transducer line in it.
There we go. Boom! There we go. We got it. We MacGyvered it. So we got that big old transducer cable in exactly where we wanted it, which is on the side right here. We got to mess around with the hole size a little bit, and the angle threw us off, but it's in. So now the rest is simple-ish. We're gonna make a test run right quick. Got the transducer cable wired up, brought it out where we want it. Now we're doing a test run with the unit itself, powering up the black box and hooking it up to the finder, see if we're getting some images.
Plug it into
B for black box.
B for black box. They make this very simple, honestly. It's pretty much plug and play. It's just a matter of finding out where you want to mount the stuff. That's the biggest thing, you know what I mean? I'm all about having a nice clean looking install. I don't like seeing wires all over the place. So I'm really big on that.
You mind giving an overview of what connection comes to what on this?
Sure, absolutely. The transducer, from the transducer comes to the black box. From the black box you have the network cable, which goes right back into the head unit itself. Then you have the actual power cable that goes from here to the yak power. Once the yak power is energized, and I can turn this black box on anytime I want. If I want to use my Panoptix, I just turn it off here. This way I don't drain my battery. And when I'm ready to use it, just turn it back on. So this is the last connection here, which goes in the back of this unit. And it's pretty self-explanatory. Boom, and just screw it in. So if we have power on our fish finder, which I think we do, right? Mm-hmm. I'm going to turn on B. I have it set for B. So now I heard that click. And if we go to that main screen, I believe we should see Panoptix or sonar, conditional, clear.
5 minutes later.
We were sweating a little bit because it wasn't showing up on the unit when we turned it on, but one of the connectors were bad, so we jerry-rigged a little bit real quick, hooked it up to another connector, and now you see it. It looks so lovely.
So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna clean everything up, get some cable management going on, mount the black box right in the hull here, clean all these cables up, put the yak power throughway together, and make it look nice and clean, and we'll get back to you, let you know what's going on.
We're prepping the black box to mount it on the inside of the hull. So I'm gonna grab some Velcro strap, get it right on this bad boy. Gonna get it right there, and then put this on the inside of the hull so it doesn't move around. But check the amount of Velcro that my man got. If Fernando ever gets sponsored in a tournament, Velcro will be his first sponsor.
Absolutely.
Velcro on everything. All right, so we got the wires in through the Yak Attack through hull kit. Got some silicone on my fingers, but we cleaned it up, and we have had to finagle it a little bit to accommodate such a big transducer cable, but it's all in there. So everything's set up. We tested it. It's working. So now we're gonna do some cable management, and we're gonna get the mount on for the transducer, which is gonna go right here on this bad boy. The mighty black box. Like I said, we got the Velcro on one side, and we're gonna peel it up and place it right inside the hole. We're gonna actually counterbalance the fish finder and the transducer on the right side of the boat and have this mounted on the left side.
Cool.
That's it?
Yeah. Thank you, sir. That one just went right in.
That's what we'll do.
Thank you, sir. Good angle. That one went in the easiest. This heavy is all crazy.
Oh yeah.
We're coming down to the end, guys. I have a mount here from Nick from the Ball Kayaking. The guy is awesome. He just makes some amazing stuff, aftermarket stuff, 3D printed stuff for pretty much anything. And he came up with this rod holder track mount, which I mounted a trackball to hold the Panoptix handle on. hand out this transducer handle, excuse me. This thing is ridiculously nice. I mean, it's very, very sturdy. So I want to give a big shout out to Nick from the Kayak, and awesome guy. We'll link his address in the description down at the bottom, so you guys check out his webpage. He does some serious stuff. Definitely check him out. So all we have left is just to mount the handle, which Mr. J has in his hand, and connect the transducer to it, and we're pretty much done. The transducer goes on the bottom of it. We wrap the wires up, and we can call it done. Everything else is all plugged in. So we'll see you in a few. So I know that's forward, so my mount's going to go right here to here. Yeah, so all this is putting the screw through here. Yeah, that's all we got. I want to pass me that Allen key if you don't mind, sir. That is it right there. You're in forward facing mode as we see here. Let me just get this all connected. That is considered forward facing. That is considered perspective mode. So I'll get these wires tucked in real nice right here. Never use wire ties to tuck these wires away. Give yourself enough space. Use some kind of Velcro strap. This way you have enough turning on this. But that is definitely perspective mode. That is forward facing, and I could always adjust it to go downward mode if I wanted to, just by loosening it up. But this is an awesome mount that I have here. The gentleman that made this mount, I have his name in my head, but I can't think of it right now for some reason. But they are inexpensive for what you get, and it gives you everything you see here. As far as the ram ball, the ball that goes on the track mount, the arm itself, the mount for the transducer itself, the handle. It's a nice seamless mount. You know, there's nothing complicated about it at all. And it looks. I think it looks very, very nice. So I'll just tie the wires up real nice and easy with some Velcro straps, and we can call this done.
You said it was just $150, right?
With tax and everything, tax and shipping, it came out to $170 something. But I'll put the link in the description in the bottom for the company.
All right, so she's all wrapped up. We did the full install. Just a quick walkthrough of what we did. First thing is we connected the terminals for the power cable so we can hook it up to the Yak Power switch. Then we cleaned up the through hull kit from Yak Attack. We got the transducer cable and the network cable through there. We hooked up the black box in the actual center hull right here, so it's tucked away real nice in the corner. And lastly, we got it all mounted up. So with the track mount from Navarre that goes right over the flush mounted rod holder, and we got the mount from Summit Fishing Equipment. And this mount is nice, man. $150 plus tax, super clean. I mean, you get all the features. Right, so you can turn your transducer wherever you need it to face. It also packs up real nice, so even the handle folds as such. And then when you're ready to tuck it away, you just turn the knob. You got it. Watch, it's clean, bro. It's so nice. So and some of these mounts be like $300.
Once we're done, we'll just fold it away. Boom, store it up top. We're good to go.
That's it, man. Protects your equipment while you're moving. I mean, it's a really cool mount. Like seriously, when the time comes for me to outfit mine with that, I'm gonna go with this mount for sure. But that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the videos. Feel free to post your questions below. I'll make sure to answer them. And if I don't know the answer, my man Fern got the answer, so we're gonna get back to you. But I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, share this video, and that's it. So peace and God bless.